Welcome to Biga TV. Like, share, subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you.
Wagwan viewers, Wagwan subs, welcome black in the people. You know it's about Biga TV. I know people me there for share a little update, is it? No joke. You see pre. So when I asked him to drop a video earlier on, is it people? Yeah man, say Andrea Stevens to get beat up on one bag of thing by this female. Her name is Durieka Edwards, is it people? Yeah man, so here is now Durieka Edwards at the police station, and you know, should they have to give fear a look side of the story how this all began. They see people, no joke. So to my belief viewers, it look like Andre and this lady live the same place. You see it, no joke. So it come like it's a ongoing feud that go on with them from long time. You see people, so it look like Durieka just finally get the time, you know, the chance for us take out our angry spot this brother, yeah. But nevertheless people, when you feel free to leave on the thoughts, leave on your own opinion down at the comment section, is it? Just let me know on the thing people, is it pre? No joke. So right now, nevertheless, I just jump in on the video and make you see what the female have to say about the whole situation and how everything started, and you know people, so just stay tuned, we'll jump in it.
And I had to clean up his mess twice. I spoke to him about it, about carrying him out through the house, which he does every single day because he's very disrespectful and nasty. And I said to him, don't you see her keep carrying him through the house? I mean, common sense. And he's not cleaning it up, right? So I like a clean area, so I clean up, wipe the floor, sweat, and wipe the floor clean. I spoke to him again because he keeps walking back and forth for no reason, no valid reason, just to provoke me. And I'm in the laundry area by myself, and he comes in there to antagonize me with his camera, saying all kinds of things live or whatever on social media, because I don't do social media. And it's not the first he's done it, it's not the first he has assaulted me. This is like the third or fourth time, right? And I've recorded it. So he's recording. I don't want to be recorded. Don't come into my space to antagonize me. You're not doing laundry, I'm doing laundry. And it's something he keeps doing, provoking me. And he's very disrespectful. And I had a spray bottle because I want him to move out from my ear because I don't want to be recorded and I want to do my laundry. I want to get up, get my laundry going without being antagonized by this person, right? And I used my spray bottle and sprayed at him, right? As a matter of fact, I had a towel and I kind of fanned him off, but he was standing there, refusing to move, and he has no reason to be in the laundry room with me because he likes attention and he likes negative attention, right? And I sprayed at him and he had a broom in his hand and he hit me with it. So this swelling on my hand here, and I held on to it, and that's how it started. And he hit me in my face and I hold on to him and I hold on to the broom. The broom is broken right now, right? And we started wrestling or whatever it is because he's hitting me and I'm not going to stand and let him and take feebly because he's been doing this for too long, threatening me with all kinds of things and harassing me from the day I moved in 16 months ago. Antagonizing me from ever since, and because he wants to be friends with me and I don't want to be friends with him, and because he has woman strength, because just last week he called the police. He had an altercation with another tenant who is a guy, but he can't fight him because he's afraid of him. 2 days ago or something like that, he had an altercation with another tenant who is a female because he keeps disturbing the peace. So I mean, he and everybody within this house always in some kind of altercation, and the whole community is disturbed by this person. You can knock on any gate around Ravina Road and they will tell you about him. My neighbor across the road had to show me a video that he did about the girl at the front, telling lies about some plants or whatever she destroyed. I don't know anything about that. He's a liar, he's a pathological liar because he likes the attention. And I'm sick of him interfering with my life. I just don't want him to be in my personal space.
So move out.
You can't tell me what to do.
Move
and
out.
He's recording now. Andre Stevens is recording me right now in the police station. He says he's a businessman who has a restaurant as Premier Food down Digital Building. And people, Jamaicans know how nasty he is. I mean, they should not buy his food. They should not support him. He's a pathological liar. He slanders the Prime Minister and every Minister of Government. That's how he is. He's sick. He's sick in his head and he needs to get himself into a mental institution. And he likes the attention. He craves for attention when he doesn't get it, and he's very It drains people's energy. It's very negative. And he goes on social media and lies and he plays the victim when he's the antagonizer. He's very antagonistic. Walks around just giving himself trouble because he's a miserable person. His life is miserable, and as such, he wants to make everybody's life in Ravinia Road or 5 Ravinia Road miserable. He was arrested the other day for assaulting me. He
Apprehended.
He was arrested because he called.
A man with mental health can't be arrested.
Will you please be quiet? I'm speaking. This is what I'm talking about. He called the police on me. He's the one antagonizing me. Wake me up on the veranda while I'm exercising.
And she videoed me and I video her back now.
Call the police on me. Call the police. That's how he is. He's very rude and disrespectful. He has no home training. He calls the police on me, pretending to be the victim. Whilst the police was at the gate talking to me, whilst I'm trying to talk to them, he's interrupting me. That's how he is. Yeah, he was dragged up. He has no home training. He has no boundaries. He's always in people's space and in people's business. Whilst talking to the police, because I know he's a liar, because that's what he does. He's a pathological liar. And I started to video him in front of the police because I know he's a liar, because every time he opens his mouth, there's no truth that's coming out of Andre's mouth. I don't even remember his name, Andre Steven. Right? And he assaulted me in front of the police, grabbed my phone, mash it up to this day. He has not even paid me for the case. Right?
Carry the case to court.
And he has not paid me for the phone case up to this day.
And you have my phone.
Even though they signed his partner, so-called partner, that runs the restaurant downtown, Premier Foods at Digital Building, that he says that who don't even like call center workers, but yet they're supporting his business. They need to know that they need to stop eating from him because he's a very nasty person. Nasty, nasty. He doesn't keep the place clean. He has food in the fridge for many days, rotting, and he's not just nasty. I would not eat from him. I would not recommend him. Anyway, this morning, so I'm telling you what happened. So that's how we end up in the altercation, because that's how he is. He's always antagonizing me. He is an evil person. That's exactly, he's just evil. Hold on. Right, so as I was saying, since he's videoing me, I'm videoing him too. Right? I have a right. So, and he has no right to video me, so I'm videoing him too. He's so childish and stupid. What I'm saying is that Andre Stevens is a menace to the tenants in the house, including myself. This morning, like I said, oh sure, go ahead.
Yes, what happened this morning?
But I already told you.
Alright, so you're asking what happened this morning. So you're already.
So officer, as usual, every Sunday morning, after I come off my farm, I wipe out the house. I clean the house.
This is a lie.
I wipe out the house. The house lady can see it. I made her speak, officer.
He's a liar, pathological liar as usual.
This?
No man, I'm talking to myself.
No, but me I hear you making sense.
Yeah, but he's a liar. As I said before, he's confirmed.
So I had my broom dusting out the area. The dirt is at my doorway, can show you that I was doing that. The officers can confirm. I went into the room and she was there, washroom, because I have to pass to go to my farm because I have a lease for the land at 5 Ravinia Road. It's not, yes, what I'm talking about, officer. I am talking, and this mendicant, this commoner, is interrupting, and I'm not hearing you saying to her, she needs to stop.
You must call people common Andre because your behavior is very common. Your behavior is very common. Because if you were not common, you would be entanglement with every tenant in the place.
You hear this?
Yeah?
Tony got to the same person and then Tony to step outside.
Very well, sir.
The station is not somewhere that person is on. The station is somewhere he's on.
Yeah, but he loves to talk and he loves to lie. So I'm not gonna.
So as I mentioned, I went into the washroom. She flung the towel in my face, which is on my life, that can confirm. I don't know what kind of foreign element she has in her bottle. And she sprayed it in my face. Naturally, you're going to be defensive, right or wrong, officer? So I used the broom that I was using to sweep to hit the things out her hand, and it started in a brawl. Here are the signs of how she affected my face. See there, officer? I have blood on my face. So it must mean that I was, and it's not first time. She has a machete that she sharpens in the house for me.
Yeah, because you're always antagonizing me and threatening my life.
So, see, she would have been aiding and abetting, and she would be killing me. If it wasn't, if she did have her machete this morning or her knife, she would have stabbed me up. There's no light to it. But you know, officer, I am guided.
It's a pathological liar full of story.
This woman is 52-year-old who is married. She's the ex-wife of Superintendent Quarry.
That has nothing.
Superintendent Quarry. She has a case between Britannia Edwards and her where she was charged $20,000.
That is irrelevant. That is irrelevant. That is irrelevant. That is irrelevant. You're allowing him to slander me. That is irrelevant. And that is not true. That is not true, and that is how he is. That's all.
The officer asked you to step outside so I can finish my case.
Don't speak to me. Because you like to interrupt me, so you need to step outside too.
Step outside.
Exactly. That's fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Both of us go outside.
I said Jamaica, this is how she works because she married. She remarried
He's a
to.
pathological liar.
Watch her. Watch her. Watch her.
If he was afraid of me, he would not be antagonizing me for the last 16 months. So everything he has said, every word he has spoken is a lie. He does not know the truth and he does not speak truth. Just the same way he slanders the Prime Minister and his wife. Same way.
I came to go get my sword to recognize I wasn't doing any wrong, you know. I wasn't doing any wrong, you know. When she was talking, you asked me to cease and desist, officer. You asked me to cease and desist, and I followed your rules.
The purpose when they come into the station for them not fulfill that purpose. They say so they're ready for fulfill that purpose there. They come back inside.
Both of us has to be outside. If both of us need to be outside.
So they are asking them to step outside until I'm ready for fulfill the purpose of it.
Me always have fulfilled my purpose because this is injustice.
Injustice for what? You're a pathological liar. Everybody in Ravinia Road know about you. Every day you can knock on them and talk about you. Nobody likes your Andre Stevens.
So I must step outside when I was speaking, officer.
No, here, exactly. You speak exactly what you're saying. What I'm saying is that.
So, but I'm going to say that is injustice, and that's the system that I'm fighting against in this country.
Where's the injustice?
The injustice is that I was speaking, I never disrupted her, and she spoke her slanders and her malicious acts. And she comes back in Jamaica.
You need to go outside too because you talk too much.
But she doesn't want anybody to hear, so here I'm going to say to
No, they
you.
need to hear your lies. All of Jamaica need to hear your lies as usual. That's what you do on YouTube.
Durieka Quarry, I am not short of money.
Andre, if you're not short of money, why are you in Peter's house? Move. You need to move.
No, but you got noticed 6 to 7 times.
It doesn't matter. You
have noticed 6. This is Superintendent Quarry's ex-wife.
This is not true. Stop lying. Andre
Deputy Superintendent of Police Quarry's
Andre
ex-wife.
Stevens is a pathological liar. You can knock on any gate on Ravinia Road and they will tell you about him. Nobody likes
children that the judge took away from you.
Okay, wow.
The judge took away the 2 daughters from you.
My business and you're making up lies.
It is alleged, Miss Quarry. It is alleged.
Stevens, you are a pathological liar.
Miss Quarry, the man that you're sleeping with his husband. I don't come.
When you step out, I'll step out.
Ladies before gentlemen.
No, you're a female because you don't act like a man. You're not a man. You're not a man, Andre Stevens. You're not a man, Andre Stevens. You are a sick person. You're not even half of a man.
Yeah, my people, so you see why I pray, you see what I go on in a station. Boy, them people are not easy, be. When you hear the females at the end of the video, boy, this man is not even a man. She don't know who he be. But left that alone, people. That's none of my business, you see me? I feel business that still. But people, you're free to leave your own opinion and your own thoughts down in the comment section of the people, you see? Because this is more than drama, you see? Up a Matilda's corner. But Andre, why you just get up and trouble these people every day? You see it? How you don't know about karma? People, we even have Andrew Holness right now forward out and speak out against this man and you see it, and them a say them for fire him from the radio station away America whatsoever. But people, we go left that for the next video, you see it? So man, so if you don't want to hear that, just stay tuned for the next video. You see people, no joke. So just go and bless up on yourself for now. I'm out.